Shukor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Ha ka jinglat jengo jong ka Nirmala Sitharaman ka Menteri Bedekmi ya ka tanat platingka ka Sorkar Pdeng. Sya ka Shnong sobar kalayai beteng ka jingkren bat kipat ba nong Shnong. Ha ka jingkren jong ka kalapan pau ya ka jingiro jong Menteri rang badu kari Narendra Modi. Ubaju ong baki Shnong ha Khappud kide ban long ki Shnong ban ningkong ban shimkhia bat ban kentiu. Kalapan tip baha ka benta ka baar jong ka Vibrant Villages program on penrung langru ya ki Shnong ha ka Khappud jong ka than mingi jong kari kentup lang ya ka sobar kalakular ba ki Skhim na ka Sorkar Pdeng nadu ka Skhim shnayeng hadu kilat penpoi pisa syakipat ba on pentrehok ha ka ni ka Shnong kalapan sisharu hakipat ba bahapo kasan kilometer na ka Shnong kinyoklat banyo ya ki bank ki kor sei pisa lani financial institution ban yarap ikipat ba ban sengkam ban kintiu no yala ki jongki jingkamai klem dami na Shnong kasobar kadon hadu 6000 rus pa angut ki nong Shnong bat kala kentui ki pat ba bakin shimtihi ban kintiu ya ka Shnong jongki ban sengkam ban pelong ka Shnong kum ka jaka jongokai bat ban pen i ka perthei ya ka sap badon ha ki Shnong Khappud Chief Secretary ke Jela Meghalaya uba DP Walang ula pentip baladep ban penrung ya ka sobar hapo ka Vibrant Villages scheme bat on sa pentelun bun ki project penroy ha Southly ki benta bakongsan ki bakanthop ya ka jingpen bahai ki surok ka network 5G bat ka jingyo ka network ha ki TV ka boarding on grid lani ki batikna bat ki lat jengok kai perthei babiang shu uba DP Walang uloong ru ba ka New Development Bank kala pediang ban ai pisa hadu arpo point khandai henriu klor tingka ban pen kelano eka sobar syaga jaka jengok kai bapau bat bakar pang ha kaliang ka eco tourism destination
Sobar, and I can assure you it's quite a challenging task because this is actually the back of beyond of the state. Fortunately, about 3 to 4 years back, this bridge was implemented and connected to the other side of Peninsula. So it's more accessible now. And it's a tourism site, so you see a lot of people coming now, and a beautiful riverside camp is there. So a lot of footfalls come to site. But ministers, nobody ever saw a union minister coming here. And I'm sure that others will follow suit after knowing that you have come here. After all, it's a beautiful drive all the way from Shnong. Thank you so much for blessing us with your presence. Madam, I'll take the liberty of speaking a little bit. Mr. Nadu Delhi one poi but yo kujat hak Shnong jongphi. This is one of the most beautiful villages actually in Meghalaya because across this river on the other side you have Maulanong village, which is supposed to be Asia's cleanest village. But this is giving a tough competition actually. It's also one of the cleanest around. And if not as clean as Maulanong, it is surely competing, and I'm sure that one fine day it will gain that stature of being the cleanest. Ngako abani thu yafi baro ba kasobar kadai kawai naki Shnong bala identify the government of India kum ka vibrant village. But tang khandai puar tali ki Shnong ki don hapo Meghalaya bro kawai bayo yakane Banlong ka vibrant village hangni hapo Meghalaya jongi. Kamur you vibrant village. What is the meaning of a vibrant village? Kamur ka government ka kwa baphi nakni ka Shnong pniatre lang bat ka Sorkar khnang ba kanungdan kanu ka jingthut. You'll be the eyes and ears of our country. So therefore we want that you should be taken care of. You should be taken care of in the form of good outreach activities, in the form of good educational infrastructure, good tourism circuits, as well as good livelihood options. Kine kidei ki kamba ka government of India lingba ka vibrant village scheme kanwanra hangni hapo Shnong jongphi. But amdei takata ikwa ba kiron Southly ki themes. 4 themes are there in which government of India wants to saturate. Kamut ban pendeplet berhad nak sedong. Kawai ketika road. One is road, that is ka surok. But ka lenti ka sengkin. In pendeplet baki surok in baha ki ban one sinesh po Shnong. Second is connectivity. Kamut ka mobile connectivity. Pia dan hi ka mobile hanne ngarang yo hi ka mobile man tan ru tamang iko abani ka 5G connection ang ni but ka internet ru ka ban byang bha hang ni ka balai ka theme, the third theme is television coverage. Mensyuat ni ipej World Cup kum on kong amprim na ipej World Cup ipej ka Bangladesh TV. Mentang iko aba kini pej da ka TV ka jongi hinang ni but ya kataru kadai ka way na ki thong babo shakman. But kabasaw, which is the most important, which you'll all agree is on-grid electrification. Kamot deban yo ka light, but ka power ka babyang bha. Kita kini South League team ka bangi ko an pendap yo brohoy. Kamot kinong song brohoy kini ban yo dot ikini ki South League. Kamot kata kadi ka bang implementan ka 4G connection, all-weather road, television connectivity, but power connection. This is a project, a world-class hospitality destination here at Sobar that focuses on harmonizing modernity with tradition. So that has already been approved, and I'm sure that it will bring in a lot of benefit for the people of this village, for the people of this area also. I wish all of you the very best.
Government of Meghalaya is doing a lot of work. Government of India schemes and Government of Meghalaya schemes reach all villages. But I chose to come to this village because the Chief Secretary has very nicely explained that Honorable Prime Minister views our villages which are in the international border as not the last village. He views them as the first village through which people enter India. And therefore, to keep the vibrancy of that village live and give opportunities for those residents in those villages is the primary motive of Vibrant Village scheme. There was one first edition of the scheme which served some parts of our international borders, and this one, the Vibrant Village second edition, includes villages here in the eastern side of the country. It could be border with Bangladesh, it could be border with Myanmar, or it could be border with the Tibet-China region. Now, in these border villages, as was explained by the Chief Secretary, basic fundamental facilities, whether it is electricity, whether it is road, whether it is your internet and phone connectivity, will all have to be taken forward and brought to the villages. Together with this, livelihood is being given very big important place, so that residents who are here, they can have a choice if they want to go to Shillong or if they want to go somewhere else. But the choice is not because there's nothing here so I have to go. It should not be a compulsion for you to leave this place and go. You may choose if you want to go for some reason somewhere. But this village, which is treated as the entry to India, which is treated as the eyes and ears of India, which actually being in the border has to provide that kind of a opportunity for all Indians to see, will have to be given all the fundamental facilities. So, I was just talking to the respected district collector. She was telling me that there are more than 1,600 people living in this border village of Sorkar. With the Vibrant Village program which will come to this area, as was explained, those fundamental 4 things will reach you if it has already not reached you. But I would also hope, and I will certainly ensure, that all schemes of Government of India reach its saturation here, meaning everybody who is eligible for one or the other scheme should be covered under the scheme. Whether it is PM Awas Yojana, you should get a house. Whether it is PM Mudra Yojana, whether you're doing a little business and you need to have some collateral free loan from the bank. Whether it is wanting to build a toilet under the Swachhata Abhiyan, you should get the toilet in your house. Whether you're financially included in banking through Jan Dhan Yojana, you should get your Jan Dhan Yojana account opened with a bank. I was just checking up if in this area you have any bank, because according to the Government of India norms, we need to have a banking touch point, meaning a branch or a business correspondent or an ATM or some kind of an access to a financial institution within 5-kilometer radius. I will ensure that within 5-kilometer radius you have an access to a banking touch point. Besides that, school, a good medical facility, primary health center are all in the Government of India's understanding should reach every such border village. So today I am very happy to be here. A beautiful river marks the wonderful sight, and the Chief Secretary was telling me that there is a huge camping focus in this area. Lots of tourists come from Shnong or even from Guwahati or further from Kolkata or even from Delhi. That element of tourism should also be developed, and that is why I congratulate the Government of Meghalaya, the Chief Secretary is here, for having announced an externally aided project, which is when you take the assistance, when you borrow money from a bank which is a multinational bank, whether it's a World Bank, whether it is ADB, Asian Development Bank, or the New Development Bank, or the AIIB, there are banks which are multilateral banks. They give funds for developing our country. Here, Meghalaya government has decided to build a tourist hub. You saw the pictures, I hope it was on the screen for everybody to see. Those are the kind of things which are being planned for this area, which is already attracting a lot of tourists. By providing these kind of infrastructure, more tourists who can afford to stay more than a couple of days and spend money so that your economy becomes a lot more vibrant is a very good thought. They have arranged for an NDB loan so that this town and this area doesn't remain anymore wanting to have more attention, more infrastructure facility, wanting to have more facilities. So I am glad here to be today when the Chief Secretary has announced that they are planning to have a vibrant tourism infrastructure to be brought in this place. I can see a lot of young school and college students, both sides, lots of girl students. The opportunities to grow from where you are with better connectivity, the opportunities to have digital learning from where you are in your village, and the opportunity to be able to, for the local artisan and craftspeople, to get on to digital platforms and attract the attention of buyers all over the world is a very big step forward. 21st century, we need every one of our vibrant villages to have that kind of an access. I'm very happy to be here. I'm appreciative of the students who've been here, and I don't know if they've been here for several hours waiting. I apologize in case you've stayed here for a long time, but I think today's meeting draws the attention of all the village residents, the 1,600 people of this place, to see where Government of Meghalaya and where Government of India are converging so that the border area can be given the attention and the required infrastructure to make it a better place to live in, to seek your own entrepreneur opportunities here itself. So I'm extremely grateful and thankful to have had this opportunity to come here. It is sort of unbelievable for me to hear that no other union minister had come here, but I'm sure now the doors are open. Many of them will come to see this beautiful, green, lush rain sanctuary, if I may call it. I heard this year it has been a bit less, but such a wonderful village, and it's worth, and I think it's worth the time that I've made to come here to be with you all. It's such a beautiful opportunity, and I'm glad to have come here. I wish all the residents the very best, and through the district administration, you should be in touch with your government, as much with the government of India, so that we understand where else we can act to make life a lot more rewarding being here. Thank you very much. As I said before, Kuble, Shibun, Jai Hind.